guys, good morning and welcome to Paris. I made it to Paris late last night and oh my goodness, last night was one of those moments where I wish someone could follow me around with a camera because it was probably the most hilarious sight to see. Time to carry my suitcase in the pitch dark up 4 flights of stairs, but at least I made it to Paris. Okay. It's currently midnight, for anyone who wants to know. So I took the train from London to Paris last night at 7 p.m. Arrived to Paris around 11:30, and it was literally the last train of the day. And then I came to my Airbnb, checked in, and it was like almost midnight. It was pitch dark and I had to carry my suitcase up 4 flights of stairs in the pitch dark, and I was like banging it against the stairs, not intentionally of course, but arrived very late at night and slept in. It is almost 11 a.m. and I've been up for like an hour and a half, but I got ready for the day and I'm off on my first day in Paris. I am so excited. I cannot believe I'm here. It feels so surreal to be in Paris. I've been practicing my French all morning long because I know that you need some phrases in order to get around here. So let me practice really quickly with y'all. So bonjour means hello. Merci beaucoup, thank you so much. S'il vous plaît, please. Table pour un, table for one. Merci, thank you. Did I say that? I think I did. I'm so excited to be in Paris and to take my loves along. So let's do this. First day solo in Paris. Mwah. I went to the grocery store to go pick up some groceries and just wanted to make a little dinner at home. So this is what I got. I made a little salad with some tomatoes and olive oil. I have some raspberries, olives, 2 cheeses, some crackers, and a little bit of meat. And this is my little dinner in. Hello friends, coming at y'all from my Paris Airbnb. You really can't see anything, but it is truly so darling. I have my little dinner at home and I just wanted to have a quick little chit chat to round up my day. So I haven't vlogged a whole lot today and I want to really include this in the vlog because the reason why I didn't is because this is the first day of my trip so far that I found myself feeling a little overwhelmed. And I think, if I'm being really honest, I was just getting a little psyched out by it all today and I was a little overwhelmed. I also got in really late last night, so I was feeling tired. So I think today I just found myself feeling kind of like a failure, if I'm being really honest. I was just really in my head. I also just started my period, which is like totally a thing for women, but I was just really kind of in my head and just feeling a little bit without direction. So I just really didn't feel like it would be true to how I was feeling to be vlogging a lot of it. And really all I did today was like I went to brunch, which brunch was incredible, and then I did like a little bit of shopping around, and I was also having a really hard time because my phone kept dying, so I had to keep going back to my Airbnb 2 different times. My portable charger was dying, like everything was just dying, and it just kind of like threw a wrench in my plan. I woke up late because I got in late, and so it was just kind of like a all over the place day. And I think that's the thing though, when you are a tourist somewhere is that you feel this pressure that you need to do a million things in one day because your time is so limited. And that is true, but I just had to keep reminding myself, like, there is no pressure here. Like, I can return back at any moment in time. I am not a failure. But yeah, I think I just was like also feeling really indecisive, which is also not me. So I kept going to all these different dinner spots and was like, no, I don't want to eat this. I don't want to eat this. Then finally I just passed a grocery store and was like, you know what? I'm going to save some money and I'm going to go get some groceries and make a little something myself. So I made a little charcuterie board and I'm going to eat this. I'm going to enjoy this and just spend some time myself. I probably just need to catch up on some rest. But tomorrow's going to be a really fun day. I am actually doing a croissant making class, so I'm so excited to do that. That'll be so much fun. But yeah, I want to show this and share this as a reality too if solo traveling, and this is something that, like I said, I haven't really encountered yet, of just feeling overwhelmed, and not necessarily in a bad way, but just feeling overwhelmed, which makes sense. There's a lot of like culture shocks to me, and just like being in a country where I don't speak the language, like that just is just different. And so anyways, I love you guys so much. I'm gonna enjoy this. I feel like I was gonna say one more thing, but I forgot. And I just want to, yeah, be honest with y'all, because I don't want to be like, oh yeah, every single day is perfect and so happy. Like, it is. Today was a happy day, but that doesn't mean it wasn't really hard in different moments. And I think I found myself like wanting to talk to people, but then just feeling like scared, which is so not me. So anyways, love you guys. I probably just need to go to bed early tonight, but cheers to day 1 in Paris. Bye. Bonjour. Day 2 in Paris. Here is my outfit of the day. No, I didn't make my bed. Yes, these are dirty clothes. But you know what? I'm alone, so I can do what I want. But here's my little outfit of the day. Today is going to be a very big day. I'm off to go grab coffee, go to another place for breakfast, then go to a croissant making class, and then I'm going to the Eiffel Tower today! Yay! I'm so excited. So here, let's have a wonderful day 2.
Walk into the club, step right out, say no, no. Tonight I'm gonna spend by myself, my solo. Remind myself to love myself. Nobody else gonna hold me down, down. Gave it all away, been on high speed, go, go. Tonight I'm needing me and a pre-roll to go. Cause I just need to feel the love. Yeah, when I wanna feel the love, I give it to myself. I can't get it from nobody else.
Hey guys, I just went and got some coffee this morning and now I'm on my way to go get some brunch. I am very hungry. I feel like every single morning when I wake up I'm like starving. So let's go get some breakfast. And I wanted to try out 2 different spots, one for coffee, one for brunch, because I am trying to hit up all of my recommendations. You guys know how much I love my coffee and my food, so I'm trying to mark off as much as I can off my list. So let's go and get some brunch. I'm also being so intently stared at by this old man. He was like staring at me. Never has he ever seen someone probably talking to a camera, and maybe it's my American accent. I don't know, but he's still staring at me. Okay, off to breakfast. Anything. I've just been booking things as I go. Yeah, thank you so much. Is this good? Yeah. Oh, thank you. They're skinny. What's the max amount of chocolate we can put in this? I'm so excited. I think I'm gonna go to like Provence and Nice. She's so cute.
Going to confession.
Beauty patooties.
For redemption, I listen to God's
I made her fat enough.
friends tell me to stop stressing. The life is a blessing. You only live once. Do what your heart wants. I keep replaying all the memories, looking for a way to cure this pain. I'm such a mess, trying to reset the time right from the start.
Okay, you guys, I found the most perfect picture spot for the Eiffel Tower right here. There is like nobody around. Well, there's like a playground right here, which is so perfect because it's so unassuming. Nobody's here. So I literally set up my tripod. This has been the behind the scenes of everything that I've been taking. My little tripod and a little bench. So let's capture some behind the scenes content of me taking my Eiffel Tower Instagram. Where am I gonna put you guys? I only have my little baby tripod for y'all, but let me show y'all the real behind the scenes for this. First of all, this view is literally perfect. So let's get a video of me taking my Instagram.
From the start, there are
many lies that I've told. Many secrets that I hold. Not ready to see the truth unfold. Didn't know that time could go so slow.
And that is on solo traveling for ya. Okay, you guys, I just got done at the Louvre Museum and it is completely beautiful behind me, but I'm not turning on the camera to talk about the museum. I'm turning on the camera to share the most insane God story that has happened to me on this trip so far. And it really is a God story all about just faith in the Lord. And I feel really emotional, even though the story within itself and the object that was almost lost is not what is like eliciting on the emotions. It's the gravity of the faith that I just really felt God call me to. So I walked the Louvre Museum here in Paris, and of course, like, it is a very popular museum. Everybody who comes to Paris comes to the Louvre. I don't know if I'm saying that Louvre or whatever. So I spent 2 hours in the museum, had a wonderful time, took all the photos in the world, vlogged a little bit for you guys, and immediately after, it's like 2 hours later, it's about noon, I'm exhausted, I'm hungry, so I go straight over to a brunch spot that I was dying to try here in Paris. And so I walk over to it. It's called Cafe 52, didn't take any videos, and I'm gonna explain why. But I walk over to the cafe, I order my brunch, I sit and eat brunch, and it's towards the end of brunch that I look and reach into my purse and I realize, where is my camera? My heart dropped immediately, and in that moment I was like, I think I might have left it in the museum. So there were two places I thought I could possibly have left my camera. One of them was a photo booth that I actually walked out of When I was leaving the Louvre, I took a photo in the photo booth all by myself, of course. And then another spot that I thought I could have left it at was when I took a break right before leaving the museum. And I stopped and sat on the bench. Anyways, I'm not telling this story really well. So anyways, I'm finishing up brunch. I look at the time, it is 12:33. This is a very significant detail. And my heart drops and I'm like, I think I left my camera. And in that moment, just like the spirit of defeat just came completely over me, because I was like, I just lost almost 2 weeks of footage of traveling at this point. These are such cherishable memories for me. And I was just like, I'm done. Like, I'm done. I'm done enjoying myself here. I'm done with YouTube. It's like, it just felt like the spirit of defeat overall of sharing my life in this way. It was just thrown out the door, because I was so expectant and so excited to share this journey with you guys and to have these memories for myself, and to think that in a split moment, just either misplacing my camera or the thought of someone stealing my camera, that was taken away from me, was just the worst sinking feeling in the world. But in the same breath, I felt this weird sense of peace, even though that did not make sense of like, it's gonna be okay. Like, whether I don't find the camera, which I was fully expecting not to find my camera, it's gonna be okay, because at the end of the day, it's just a camera, and these memories and these moments are here. And so immediately I pay the bill at brunch, and I'm like, I need to go retrace my steps, see if there is any possible way that I can go and find my camera. And everything in me logistically is like, this is one of the most popular museums in all of Paris. People come literally from around the world to visit this museum. There's no possible chance I'm gonna find my camera. But there was a still small voice in me that had a present sense of peace, that I was gonna find it. I don't know how, I can't explain it, but I just felt like I was gonna find my camera. And it makes me emotional to share this, because I'm just now coming off of what just happened. And anyways, basically I retrace my steps. I go back in through the exit of the Louvre. I quickly realize my camera's not exactly where I left it. I asked the help desk, she's not sure. I walk out back to this courtyards outside of the Louvre, and I just have a moment where I'm like, God, what are you trying to teach me? Like, why would you allow me to lose my camera? And I know he didn't allow me to lose it, I lost it, but I was like, what are you trying to teach me through this? Show me what you're trying to teach me. Let me be so clear and so present with you, so I can know the lesson that I'm meant to be learning right now. And so I had a moment of just feeling so like much despair, and I just had to like pull out my AirPods, put them in my ears, and just start listening to worship music. And I just listened to 2 worship songs, praise the Lord, and I was like, God, even if I don't find it, you are still good, and you are still faithful, and you still love me, and you still led me here. And if losing my camera is a part of the plan, then God, I trust you. I'm gonna trust you with that. I trust that there's something to be learned. I trust that there is a part of my character to be refined. Just show me that and give me that perspective. And even though I was crying and listening to worship right here in this spot, I just kept feeling and hearing in my spirit over and over again, my love, your camera is there. My love, you will find your camera. And I don't know, it's like so supernatural, because everything in my flesh was like, I just want to go home. I just want to cry it out. Like, I just want to be done. But I just felt like I had to go in, back through the entrance, back through the long lines, and go check and see if my camera was there. And I couldn't explain it. It defied all logic, but I just really believed and really felt and really heard from God that I needed to return inside, because my love, your camera is there. I don't know, it was so supernatural. It defied everything. And so anyways, I go back into the Louvre, and it's a process, you guys. Like, it sounds so simple. It's not as simple as walking through a door. And I go back through, I tell the security guard, he lets me cut all the lines, and I walk in to like the assistants back inside the museum, and I tell them, I was like, so online, let me backtrack. Online I reported, they have like a lost and found with the Louvre. I reported a lost and found, and I reported my camera missing. And so I walk in to the Louvre, and I tell them that I reported a camera missing. I wanted to check to see if it was here, and all that sort of stuff. So I show them my report on my phone, and they begin looking into their systems of things that have been reported found. And so they're like, excuse me, we're gonna go look and see if anyone reported anything found for a camera, a small Canon camera. And the man returns and he hands me my camera and he goes, someone turned it in to our lost and found at 12:33. And I was just like literally having to hold back tears, because that was the moment when I was still sitting at brunch that I noticed it was missing. 12:33, someone turned it in. Like, I had left the museum probably like 15 minutes before that. And I was just like rejoicing and blown away, because like, if I had not listened to that small still voice in my spirit that told me to return, that told me to go back inside, I would have not found my camera and I would not be recording this God story right now. And so all that's to say, I feel like I didn't explain that the best, but like, if you feel that small still voice in your spirit, please, please, please listen to it. It's the Holy Spirit. I walked out of that place with my camera in hand, and all I could say was, thank you, Jesus. Like, praise you, Jesus. The amount of faith that it took for me to be able to walk back into a museum confident that my camera was gonna be gone, but believing that still small voice in faith that my camera was gonna be there, that took a lot of faith. And that took me listening to the still voice of God to know that it was there. And so I pray this encourages you. I pray that I explained this well, but it's just like, it might sound so simple, but it's so significant. The fact that I could walk back in with a spirit of calmness, listening to worship, praising God, even in the event that I had lost my camera, only for God to graciously return it to me. And they even said, like, when they were giving me back my camera, they're like, ma'am, we see people lose their stuff all the time. 99% of the time, no one finds it. And you are the 1%. And I was like, yeah, like, I know, because that's the God I serve. Like, I am in the 1% because that is the God I serve, and he loves me. And I didn't say that, but I was thinking that. I was like, of course God would do this, because he's just that good, and like, he loves me that much, and it just was crazy. So wanted to document this for myself, but also wanted to document this to encourage you guys in faith. So it's gonna be a good day now that I have you guys back. But I love you guys so much. I literally can't see a thing. I don't even know if you can see me. I look like a shadow, but I love you guys so much. And yeah, let's go enjoy our last full day in Paris. Bonjour! My last official day in Paris. So actually yesterday was supposed to be my last official day, but as I think I've shared, this trip has been super spontaneous, and I've really just wanted the freedom and the flexibility to book things as I went and not be like so set to a timeline or a deadline or Airbnb check-ins and all that sort of stuff. So after Paris, I had literally no idea where I was gonna go next. And I decided last night that I was going to go to the south of France. That was always my loose, plan, but I didn't have an Airbnb. I didn't have a train ticket. I didn't have anything. So I spent all of the rest of the afternoon, I didn't really vlog anymore, just kind of planning and researching and see where I want to go. And I'm officially going to the French Riviera, which I am so excited about. And I'm going to a really quaint little town called Villa French September, I think. And I booked my Airbnb, I booked my train ticket, but the only train I could get was for Saturday. It is currently Friday, so I had to rebook this Airbnb for one other night, so I have one extra day, unexpected day in Paris, which I'm so excited about. So come with me on my last official unexpected day in Paris. I think I'm gonna go to this really sweet neighborhood that I've been hearing and seeing a lot about on Instagram and TikTok called Montmartre. I'm probably saying that wrong, can't remember. But I'm gonna go explore there all of today and just gonna have a quaint little relaxing day in Paris. So let's go off together. I'm so excited. Everything I've seen of this little neighborhood is like a dollhouse. So it's about a 40-minute walk, but I want some fresh air, so I think I'm gonna go maybe grab some coffee and then go take that walk. Let's do it. Here's my little outfit of the day. I wore this in London, but it is one of my favorite outfits I packed, so I had to wear it again. But I have this silk little button down, and then I have this pretty like dress right here. It's actually very beautifully detailed up top. It is a little sheer, which is why I wear this over it. So yes, let's go explore Paris.
Some days I just find it too hard. I just can't deal with them. Sometimes I just get too.
Point of view, I'm having my first pumpkin spice latte from the fall in Paris.
Where nothing knows my name. There's gotta be life in some other galaxy. I'll find them and you'll see how good they'll be to me. 'Cause on Bar 361, they wouldn't break. Maybe they'd break my bones. Maybe they'd turn me into stone. But maybe I'd find a new home. And maybe I'd never be alone. Where nothing knows my name. There's gotta be life in some other galaxy. I'll find them and you'll see how good they'll be to me. 'Cause on Bar 361, they wouldn't break my heart. They wouldn't break my heart. They wouldn't break my heart. They wouldn't break my heart.
Au revoir to my sweet little Paris view. I am waiting on my Uber this morning to pick me up at my Airbnb, and I am off to the train station to my next French destination. So stay tuned, and thank you guys for following along on my Paris adventure, and I will see you guys in the next solo travel adventure. Love you all so much. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Au revoir.